Hello, hello. Niki Duffy here, choosingfortoday.com and carrying the burdens of life. So it's episode 9. I just thought I'd jump on spontaneously and talk about stuff that's going on. So hello, Ronnie. Good to see you. So I just came to, I'm in London. I'm here for a class that I'm teaching on Sunday, the Access Bars, teaching people how to get out of stress with some fabulous tools. And so I'm looking forward to that on Sunday. And I just came with my sister, and we're here in the West End. We're just with a lot of West End cinema, West End theatres. If you come early in the morning on the day you want to go to the theatre here in London and you queue outside the theatre, Ronnie knows this, we've done this as when I was kids. Ronnie and my mum, we used to do this together, like queue outside the theatre and get tickets for the day, and they have a certain amount, just a few, like a handful of really good priced tickets for that day's show. So that's what my sister and I have just done, and she's just gone off to work, and now I am free to enjoy London. So I'm here at the Embankment, and I was going to share my joy of London and talk to you too about carrying the burdens of life. And are we carrying burdens that really we don't need to? We don't need to. So I had something recently. Hi, Della. Good to see you. Yeah. So I had something recently where, the work that I do is about clearing out the burdens of life, clearing out the energetic burdens that we hang on to. So I'm just giving you some, for those of you who are watching on the video, I'm giving you some lovely visuals of beautiful London. I'm right by the Thames. Yeah, so, the work that I do, we do clearing, we let go of stuff we've been holding on to and that's been holding us back, blockages and all of that, and create more space in our lives. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. So, so that's a big part of what I do, letting go of the stuff that's no longer working for us in life, for me and my clients, and then creating space for the stuff that you do want, space that actually works for you. This beautiful looking park behind me. I'm on the bridge now by the Embankment Bridge. Hello London Eye and River Thames. Loving it. Yeah, so one thing I realised recently, we've just done this amazing clearing, let go of all kinds of blockages and stuck places that my clients have been functioning from. And she was like, wow, that's amazing, that's fabulous. And then she just, we finished it, and it was like she turned away. I'm like, what have you just done there? Hang on, what's going on? And she realised that she'd let go of the burdens, big thick gloves because it's a bit chilly, let go of the burdens that she'd been holding on to. And then we'd done all through all the clearings we'd done and everything. And then after we'd done all that amazing clearing, she went to okay, thanks, that was great. And it was as if she was picking up the burdens again, because that was what she was familiar with. And even though we'd let it all go, it was like she was picking them up again to get ready to continue her burdened life. Hi Cherie, hi Roslyn. Great to see you all. Yeah, and is that something that we do as well? Is that something that you've ever done, or you find? And I really got the visual when I was working with my client that sometimes, have you ever been shopping and carrying really heavy shopping bags, and you're walking down the street and then you bump into someone and you stop and you have a lovely chat with them, and you put your shopping bags down, you have a fabulous chat with them. I'm sorry if the noise of the train's a bit loud. I'm literally right here on the Embankment train bridge. Stop, put your bags down, have a fabulous chat with someone, feel great, feel amazing, and then you pick up your heavy bags and continue just as you had before. And is that something that that you do with your problems, with burdens of life. You know, you might unburden them and let them go for a short while, and then because they're familiar, because they're our bags, our burdens, we just, you know, we bought them as ours. Do you then, like, even though you've let so much go, and maybe you only pick up, maybe you've got 10 bags, and maybe you only pick up 7 of them again, but you're still picking them up when you don't need to. So, you know, is that something that you do? And what else is possible with that? What else could be possible for you if you didn't have to re-burden yourself after you'd let them go? So that's something that it's something that, you know, a lot of people do. Sorry, lovely views of London. We've got the Thames behind me. Loving it, loving it. Oh, I do love London. I do love coming to visit. I grew up in London, and the place that I'm having the class on Sunday is not far from where I grew up. It's the East End of London, E5, where I grew up in N1. Yeah, oops, says Nancy. Is that something that you recognise that you do? And I recognise it's something that I do and have done. Now I'm just wondering, where do I want to go? There's so many wonderful places in London. Where can I go? Where do you fancy going? And if you've got any questions, anyone like, well, how does that work? Or how does that, you know, well, that's all very well with your problems, but my problems are real. And sorry about the wind. And it's not as easy as letting them go. It's not as easy as, you know, putting the bag down and just never picking it up again. And what if it was? What if it was that easy? Sorry about the wind. What if it genuinely was that easy at just choosing never to pick up that problem again, never to pick up that burden again, not to, just to let it go and to not have it as yours. And there's plenty of tools and resources that you know, you can use to let the burdens go. But if you're then committed to picking them up again, then you'll never ever be free of them. So going back to the shopping analogy, that's something that me and my sister, when we were kids, we used to have to go shopping for our mum, and you know, it was about a 15-minute walk to the shops we go to, 20-minute walk, and on the way back, you know, we'd have heavy bags, and you know, often we'd stop about once or twice on the journey home, put our bags down and just give our hands a rest, just you know, put the shopping bags down, give our hands a rest, and then mouthfuls of hair. We got a boat going. There we go. Hello, boat on the river. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So me and my sister, I don't know how old we were, maybe about 10, 11, something like that. We'd be walking back from the shops, all these heavy shopping bags, or that's what it felt like to us. And we put them down, have a rest, and then we'd go to pick them up, and my sister would leave one. She'd just leave it there on the pavement in the middle of the high street. And I'd be like, no, pick it up. And she'd be like, no, you pick it up. And I'd be like, it's your bag. We've each got like equal amounts of shopping. We're each carrying heavy stuff. It's your bag, you pick it up. And she would refuse. She'd literally leave the shopping bag full of my mum's shopping that my mum had paid for and was expecting at home, and it was just the two of us, and she'd leave the bag on the pavement in the high street and just walk on. She'd carry the other bags, but she'd leave at least one of them, and she refused to pick up. I'm like, pick up your bag. No, and she'd walk off. And so but you know, somewhere she knew that I was going to pick it up, that I'd be the mug who'd go back and add to my burdens add to my extra shopping, the shopping I was already carrying, and carry her extra bag as well. Yeah, there it is, choosing. Yes, that's right, Nancy. How cool is that? We have the power of choice. Yeah. So that's another thing. With where my sister, she was willing to just leave the bag and walk away, even though she's leaving a full shopping bag on the pavement, because she knew that I'd pick it up. And yeah, so where do we pick up other people's burdens as well? Where do we, carry other people's burdens that they don't even have anything to do with us, but somehow we find, somewhere we've bought into the idea that we're helping them, or we're just not really cognitively aware that we have bought other people's burdens and problems, and now we're carrying them around and breaking our backs trying to carry them around. A great manipulator, my sister. Yeah, brilliant. And I've just been queuing for theatre tickets with her for the last 2 hours. I'm sorry about the wind. I hope it's not affecting the audio too much. Where can I get out of the wind? Yeah. So, and we were talking about, how we did that. And she's like, oh my God, I forgot I did that. That was so funny. Just leaving the shopping bag. And, what if we could do that? What if we could do that with our burdens, with our problems? What if it was as simple as that? Just leave it on the ground and walk away as if it's not ours. And 99% of the time, it isn't ours in the first place. The burdens of life, the stuff we take on and take on as burdens. Hello, funfair. A lot of the time, they're not even ours, or we don't have to carry them around with us. So anyway, I just thought I'd come on, share my excitement being here in London, and just share those thoughts about, how we can clear this stuff. And yet, if we are committed to keep holding on to it and keep carrying it around with us, then we'll never truly let it go until we let go of the commitment. I've got tools to help with different ways to let it go. If that's something that you've found that you've been doing, then and you would like some tools to do with that, then I run one-day workshops. One in London's coming up this Sunday. Oh look, we've got juggling oranges in London. Woohoo! Yeah, and I also run them in Lincolnshire where I live. Lots of workshops there, and I'd be happy to come to your workplace or your area if there's enough people interested in the workshops. So anyway, yeah, you don't have to carry the burdens. What if you allowed yourself to let go of, just let go of just right now, just think of one thing that you carry around as a burden, maybe it's a limiting belief, maybe the limiting belief of there's never enough, or whatever it is. Just pick one thing that's for you that if you let that go would create more space in your life. And what if you chose to just let that go now, just leave the heavy bag on the pavement and walk away. So if our choices in every moment, so it's just a choice, and our choices in every moment create our lives. So what are you choosing for today? Oh, thank you so much, Nancy. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.